The Namib Desert, with its abundance in renewable energy sources, has been identified for pilot projects using wind and the sun. Director General of the National Planning Commission, who is also the chairperson of the Green Hydrogen Council, Obeth Kanjode, says the investors would then acquire that data and put value proposition before any concession agreement. France has already green hydrogen activities ongoing with these frameworks and strategies, and Namibia is hoping to lure the French alongside investors from Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands to fully exploit the $12 billion green hydrogen project.
So here is what Namibia is saying to you investors, to France. We have a whole desert that we are intending to pilot, collect that information, package it, put it up for potential participants, investors. So come to Namibia. You will be watching this space between today and Davos next year, January. Much of what still needs to be done to bring availability to you accessing a concession will be made available at Davos. In the meantime, we are receiving bids, we are engaging investors, we are talking to capital stock markets, we are raising monies, we are looking at how do we develop the industry to the extent that Namibia can actually reap the fruits of that very future emerging, fast-growing, interesting industry.
The French government's national hydrogen strategy focuses on decarbonizing industries, especially in the transport sector. The National Task Force on Green Hydrogen says the strategies of Namibia and France are aligned as they further aim to use more than one source of renewable energy to produce power and develop other industries.
Is to use all the means in order to produce renewable or low-carbon hydrogen. It means not only it's with electrolysis, with renewable electricity, but also with nuclear electricity, but also to produce hydrogen from biomass, and also maybe to produce what we call blue hydrogen, means to use CCS, carbon capture and storage, combined with steam methane reforming. All the means are needed because we are in a state of urgency and we need to use all the means in order to produce these huge quantities of hydrogen which are needed. And last but not least, and it was expressed by our president recently in the beginning of October, to use hydrogen in order to re-industrialize France, to develop new industries in France based on these hydrogen technologies. In some words, it's what we do in France in the area of hydrogen.
Project is part of a greater program for what we are calling the Southern Corridor Development Initiative. And the Southern Corridor Development Initiative, if you read our Arambe Prosperity 2, which is available online, you will find more information about that. And therefore, green hydrogen is but first part of greater and more projects that we anticipate to happen in Namibia. That will include a port development, that will include rail infrastructure, that will include agriculture, that could benefit from the ammonia. And of course, there is many other adjacent industries and other products and services that are in the value chain, whether it is upstream or downstream.
The Namibian mission in Paris says the country is further looking for assistance in developing policy and legal frameworks, which is under discussion with the French National Task Force on Green Hydrogen Energy. Blanche Coreses, NBC News, Paris, France.